Hi guys, welcome back to the Jay and Mark Show. I'm Jay Feliz.
And I'm Mr. Mark Black, and this episode is all about schools for the win. So, the biggest news I think that anybody has heard, and I don't even know when they had something this big. So, David Geffen, who if you guys aren't familiar with, he's huge music producer, songwriter, all that stuff. But he made a donation of $150 million to the Yale Drama School, and they in turn have made tuition free for all future and current full-time students. And me and Jay did the research.
Well, full-time drama students.
Yes, obviously, for Yale Drama School only. So,
only.
We looked it up. They said in perpetuity, for now and always will be. So,
forever, ever, honey. Forever, ever.
Congrats.
Honestly, listen. Mark made a suggestion. I'm thinking about it just because I'm like, do I want to do 4 more years? It's almost like, do I want to go back to high school? But the caliber of education, David Allen Greer went here, and I absolutely love him. So it's kind of like, let's think about it. Let's think about it.
Lupita graduated from Yale. So, Miss Lupita Nyong'o. So, Jay was saying that she can't do another 4 years, and I said, let's go for it, right? We only live once, so I think me and Jay.
Well, we gotta get in. We gotta get in. That's it.
I'm just saying, let's put the effort forward, because whether we get in or not, it's a journey. Life is a journey. You take certain roads. Sometimes they don't pan out. So I think we're gonna try it. We're gonna submit and see, and maybe we get a call back, and maybe we don't. But you guys will be the first to know.
Why not?
And moving right along.
Listen, you can't strike out unless you play.
Hello.
So, but moving on to some sports-related news, the NCAA is, for the first time in its history of forever ever, allowing student athletes to make money off endorsement deals and other ventures. This is huge.
Yeah.
This is huge. This is like, do you know how much these athletes struggle because they can't get jobs because they have to be at practice all the time because they have to win these games, and the other half of the time they have to sustain an X grade point average in order to maintain these scholarships, because a lot of these student athletes are there on scholarships. So it's like they can't really have a full-time job to sustain themselves. A lot of these young men also have like full-fledged families, like they're married, they have children, they're young, but like this is the reality for a lot of them. Jameis Winston, before he got drafted into the league, he got caught stealing crab legs. Like, don't get me wrong, I like me some crab legs, but damn, boy, you was stealing them? Yeah. I mean, I get it. Yeah. He was hungry, Yeah. He was hungry, he was broke, and this is what you gotta do. So it's like, these colleges are making millions and millions of dollars off of them. Let them get some of the pie.
Exactly, because I think the big conversation right now is about, like, the conservatives are saying, like, this will detract people, like these athletes, from finishing their education if they're getting all these things, because blah, blah, X, Y, and Z. But like Jay said...
Listen, this is all BS.
Like Jay said, they're making millions. A lot of these student athletes... It's ridiculous. Like, why should they make money and not
Mark.
them,
Mark, not even that. A lot of these kids, a lot of these young men and women, they are one and done. Like, when they're super great, they're just there to get that exposure, and then they leave. They get drafted the next year. So it's like, that's the reality for a lot of them. Baseball kind of used to be like that. Nowadays, I think they're suggesting that you finish up.
Yeah.
And other sports in similar fashion, but it's kind of like, it's not gonna deter them from the task at hand, because they're there for the task at hand. They just want to make some money. They just want to be able to get paid to rock Nike on a TV screen.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Listen, you know, to me, I think the biggest takeaway is congrats to the student athletes and congrats to the future students of Yale. Education is never a bad thing, and it can only help you. Guys, keep it up. Tune in for the next episode when we cover more tea and more updates for you guys. We love you. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Always, honey. Always. Love you.